I always wondered why nobody did it before me. I mean, all those comic book movies and television shows, you think at least one eccentric loner would have stitched himself a costume? Is everyday life really so exciting? Are schools and offices really so thrilling that I'm the only one who ever fantasized about this? Come on. Be honest with yourself. We all plan to be a superhero at some point in our lives. Oh my god! Look at that! Oh,
Wings to manual! I said, wings to manual! Fuck!
That wasn't me, by the way. That was just some Armenian guy with a history of mental health problems who read about me in the New York Post. I'm the guy with the electrodes attached to his testicles. Obviously, this isn't what I had in mind when I first pulled on the mast. I thought it would be more leaping over rooftops and pithy put-downs to purse snatchers. But this is the reality of the situation. This is what happens when you mess with bad people. You cost us money, you little fart! But perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps it's wise to start at the beginning. I wouldn't say I was the class jock, but it would be wrong to say I was the class geek either. I wasn't the class clown or class genius or class anything, really. Like most people my age, I merely existed. I liked Scrubs, Stereophonics, the Goo Goo Dolls and Entourage, Snow Patrol, Heroes and the movies of Ryan Reynolds. Kick in my bedroom door and you probably would have found me downloading my favorite television show or jerking off to my biology teacher. Miss Zane is 44 years old, has 2 grown-up kids, and her husband works in the prison service. Something wrong, David? No, Miss Zane. I'm sorry. Naturally, I liked girls my own age, too. Like Katie Doma, who used to sit behind me. My best friend Todd said she talked about me all the time, but I'm not sure how accurate this information was. I knew she played tennis at the local club and hung out there one Saturday, hoping to strike up some friendly conversation. Oh, hey, Katie. I didn't know you were a member. Yes, you did, you fucking stalker. You watched my dad drop us off. The guy on the door said you've been hanging around for 3 goddamn hours. What? Get the fuck away from me, you loser. And quit staring at me in class. You're giving me the creeps. Like I said, I was just an ordinary guy. There was nothing in my history to suggest a typical hero's journey. No radioactive spiders or refugee status from a doomed alien world. Yes, my mother died when I was 14 years old, but she was killed by an aneurysm as opposed to a hitman. You might have hoped for a little, "I will avenge you, mother!" But the reality was more like feeling numb and playing video games while my father cried in the next room. Everybody told him it was time to move on, but he was still so in love that he'd never even think about another woman. We ate the same meal every night, talked about my non-existent future plans, and then he took off for his 10 p.m. night shift. Thus, I'm sure you can see the attraction that comic books held for me. Galactus? As a dust cloud? Come on, man. That costume's a classic. People would have pissed themselves if they'd seen him on the Baxter building in that big purple helmet. Yeah, pissed themselves laughing. What works on the page doesn't always work on the screen, asshole. Case in point, Peter Parker's web shooters. What the fuck is this clown on, Dave? The web shooters would have worked in the movie. Oh yeah? High school nerd develops miracle webs even scientists in real life can't create? Go fuck yourself, Toddy. People would have walked out of the theater. Man, I still can't believe how good Whedon's X-Men is. This stuff makes Buffy look like shit. I say that as the world's numero uno Buffy maniac. What's interesting is how obsessive I got around exam time. Downloading whatever I couldn't afford to buy and spending every spare moment on the comic book message boards. I don't remember the exact moment the career plan struck me. It might have been gradual as opposed to one lightning bolt realization. But somewhere between my history and English midterms, I finally knew what I wanted to do with my life. The sense of vocation was mesmerizing. Why do you think no one's ever tried to be a superhero before? I don't know, because it's impossible. Putting on a mask and helping people isn't impossible. No, but it's crazy. Some guys would just fuck you up. You can't do stuff like that in real life. But do you think all these guys talking about it online every day, at least one would give it a try? Not everybody gets to be a rock star, but it doesn't stop people from buying guitars. Rock stars make millions of dollars. Superheroes get nothing jizz for brains. Does everything have to be about money? Jesus, man. Why do people want to be Paris Hilton and nobody wants to be Spider-Man? Man, I bet those girls just want to fuck the shit out of us now. But I was right, and the real world seemed increasingly nonsensical. Why train for years to do a job you bitched about all day? Didn't it make more sense to follow your dreams and maybe do a little good at the same time? I don't want to be a lawyer or a bank manager or a goddamn burger flipper. We only get one life, and I want mine to be exciting. Hey, what are you doing in bed? It's not even 9 o'clock. Nothing. Just not feeling very well, Dad. I thought you'd already left for work. Yeah, well, forgot my key card. Not gonna get very far without this. You sure you're okay? Totally. I just felt a little sick in school today, and I thought I'd go to bed early. You know, see if I can sleep it off. Sure, well, see you in the morning, kid. Love you. Love you too. The first time I ogled myself in the bedroom mirror, I realized how far off the mark the comic books had been. It didn't take a trauma to make you wear a mask. It didn't take your parents getting shot, or cosmic rays, or a power ring. Just the perfect combination of loneliness and despair. You are fucking awesome. I didn't do a lot of crime fighting in those first few weeks. But there was a lot of posing on the roof and balancing on walls as I got used to the wetsuit I picked out on eBay. A genuine thrill was wearing it under my school clothes. I know it's an ancient superhero tradition, but you can't appreciate how exciting it is until you've sat through our geography class smirking at your own slyness. Lunchtimes were mostly spent in the gym, and I managed to build some real muscle with a high-protein diet of red meat and fish. Evenings were spent coming up with cool superhero names and For a short while, this was enough. I was feeling so good about myself, I hadn't even looked at internet porn for close to 7 weeks. Bad night. Nasty ass. Nightwalker. But, like a murderer, simply fantasizing would only cut it for so long. After a while, I had to engage. Fuck. What do I say? What the hell is my opening line? Hey! What the fuck are you looking at? Oh shit. I said, what the fuck are you looking at, asshole? I don't know if it was the mask that gave me my balls, but the words just came tumbling out. 3 homos making a mess. What the fuck did he say? Leave it, man. Motherfucker's just high. I'm not high. Just pissed off with guys like you making this place even more of a shithole. Get the fuck out of my face, man. Make me. What the fuck? Get the fuck down. You fucking prick. You little fucking faggot. Get that goddamn mask off! Who the hell are you? Huh? What the fuck is your name? I don't know. What? I haven't thought of one yet. Well, fucko, you just got your ass kicked. What? Ugh. How'd you like them apples? You have to remember, this was long before the others showed up. Fuck! This was back in the days when pulling on a pair of tights and helping your neighbors was still considered eccentric behavior. A masked man with his guts hanging out was an unusual sight in those innocent times. Can't really blame them for driving on...
Oh my god!
Shut up! Just keep driving! Oh, 2 broken legs, my spine crushed, and dressed like a fucking pervert. My dad was going to kill me. St. Vincent's Hospital, New York. Dave? Oh shit, I thought to myself. How the hell did I end up here? And then I remembered getting the crap kicked out of me whenever I tried to stop those vandals. And that big bastard of a car. I couldn't move my toes. Christ. I couldn't even feel my legs. That fucking Mercedes had crippled me and... Nurse! You better get the doctor. I think he's waking up. Oh, God. Dad being there was the worst thing of all. That meant he knew everything. About the costume, and the secret, and his son being certifiable. How the hell could I get out of this? How the fuck could I explain what I was doing in a superhero costume? What happened to you, son? What were you doing naked in the street? Naked? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Even with a broken back and 2 broken legs, I must have found the strength to lose the tights. I asked God to see me through this, giving him my word that if I ever lived to see another day, I would never pull this shit again. Days passed and everyone thought this was just another mugging. I had broken bones, a ruptured spleen, 1 collapsed lung, and head trauma. An ugly old doctor said they'd have to operate again, but I just smiled and told him I couldn't remember the first operation. I was sleeping all day and awake all night. My mouth was so dry, but the nurses told me it was only the morphine. Likewise, Mom wasn't really standing at the bottom of my bed chastising me in the early hours. You can't be my mom. My mom died 2 years ago. Oh, David, you're such a selfish boy. Don't you realize if you die now, poor old Dad will be all alone? I'm not going to die. Ha! That's what I used to say too. That's when the penny dropped. That's when I realized I might never be myself again. What if the next operation went wrong? What if I wound up dead or some drooling spastic? I didn't want to stop existing. I didn't want to never see Dad again. Fuck. What if I get reincarnated as something else? What if Dave Lazowski ended here and I woke up as a slave baby in Eastern Europe or a Chinese peasant? There were 2 billion Chinese people in the world. It's a 1 in 3 chance, right? My biggest fear was coming back as something non-human. What if I became a spider? What if I was going to be eating flies and fucking other spiders in the next life? Oh God, please keep me human, and I will burn those stupid comics. And so, after 4 operations, 2 months of counseling, 3 metal plates fitted inside my head, and endless weeks of physical rehabilitation, I finally realized why there's no such thing as superheroes in the real world. When I got back home, Dad had turned my bedroom into some kind of mini living room. Everything I needed was right at my fingertips, from comic books to DVDs, and an Apple Mac with Wi-Fi. I rigged this board up so you could do your schoolwork from bed. Dave, Toddy says he'll drop your papers in on his way home every night. My poor, beautiful, lonely dad. He didn't suspect a thing. I counted all the bills I'd left him with, and I'd cried my eyes out for 3 entire hours. 2 months later, I was allowed to go back to school again. Just a couple of days at first, but before long I was back full-time and hanging with my homies. Yeah, I'm still in a lot of pain, but a wise man counts his blessings. I take 14 different pills a day, but fuck, I wasn't letting those muggers put me in the ground. Fucking A, John McClane. You are awesome. That superhero shit just made me angry now. Stupid, adolescent crap that had snatched 6 months of my stupid fucking life. One night, I got so angry I had a bonfire in the garden, burning all my old comic books with my idiotic plans and secret costume designs. Fuck these guys. Fuck these comics. Fuck these stupid characters. I will never do that shit again. But who was I kidding? The beast was friggin' in me, man. As soon as I was off the crutches, I was back pounding the streets. God, why was I such a retard? Man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Huh? Hanging around here flashing your dick to teenagers. That how you get off? Flashing your dick to passers-by? What the hell are you talking about? I'm not a flasher. So what you doing wearing a ski mask, you motherfucking lowlife? I know what you are. Hanging around alleyways waiting for some girl to get off the bus so you can pounce. Man, we should cut this rapist's balls off. Yeah, let's cut his balls off. Look, please, just go away. I don't want any trouble here. Oh, I bet you don't, asshole. Now get back here so we can get a look at that little weenie you like swinging around in front of people's faces. Please, just leave me alone. Shit! We got you now, man! Get the fuck out of here, dude! This is none of your goddamn business! I said run, asshole! Oh my god. Was I brave or just stupid? I still can't make up my mind. Not a chance. What the fuck? Ah! Get the hell away from him! Don't just stand there. Call the cops. They're gonna kill this guy if you don't.
Guys, you gotta get over here quick. There's a guy dressed like a superhero fighting Puerto Ricans outside. It's fucking awesome.
Jesus Christ! Motherfucker, I'm gonna kick your ass! Asshole! Hey! Where the hell are you going? You kidding me? This guy's fucking nuts! My teeth were smashed, my ribs were cracked, and my eyes were beaten so bad I couldn't even see anything. But I didn't let him down. Can you believe that? Didn't let him down. Way to go, man! Dude, that was freaking amazing! Are you okay? Thank you. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. What did you just say? Thank you. Man! This is so going on YouTube. Get away from him! Get away! Get away! Oh man, this is that video on the news last night. The guy who saved that kid from those muggers? I'm not leaving him! You hear me? I'm not leaving him! This is fucking great. Is he really wearing a superhero costume? You wouldn't believe how fast the celebrity thing happened. All it took was my fight with those Puerto Ricans to get online, and suddenly I was everywhere. I was the little guy who refused to give up. The world's first real-life superhero. Jay Leno said I was an inspiration. David Letterman gave me a salute at the end of his show. I was a global sensation inside 24 hours. A badass version of the Star Wars kid. It was the greatest moment of my entire life. I'm not leaving him! Kick ass! And I finally had a name. A name, a costume, and people were talking about me. Things couldn't really get much better. You see the news, Mr. Genovese?
No, I haven't seen the news.
Take a look. Get away from him! Get away! Get away!
Oh, Jesus. Not another one.
I'm not leaving him! You hear me? I swaggered into school with that weird karate confidence all martial arts guys seem to have. I didn't actually know karate, but just having the costume under my clothes seemed to empower me a little. Sure, I'd been beaten to shit again. As far as people knew, it was just another mugging. The metal plates in my head had made me a name. There was something different about me, too. It was like I was oozing superhero pheromones. Even Katie Dome was no match for my charms. Seen that kick-ass guy on YouTube? Oh yeah, that was awesome. Abigail sent me that last night. You see that site where Bin Laden said he won't touch us? Now we've got this badass? Yeah, that was hilarious. Katie, Would you stop talking to your boyfriend and get a little work done, please? Sorry, Miss Zane. What the fuck? Miss Zane had called me Katie's boyfriend, and she didn't even argue. A few weeks before, she'd have puked up her lunch and reached for her rape alarm. Was I really becoming this cool? My best friend, Toddy Haynes. Oh, hell no! Why would the hottest girl in class have a thing for a dork like you? No offense, Dave, but you're not a good-looking man. So what's your explanation for the sudden burst of interest, Dr. Phil? Well, I don't want to bring this up. It's really kind of awkward, but rumor is you got mugged twice because you've been pimping your ass in the village, dude. What? Obviously, I don't believe it, but word is you're getting beaten up by your clients, and that's why they found you naked in the street that time. Is this a joke? Fuck no. It's all over the school. But the girls are being really cool about it, especially Katie. You know how her mom runs that shelter for women who've been abused? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. So the only reason she's been talking to me is... That's right, man. You're her gay best friend. Oh, no. But listen, even if this is true, fuck you. Don't even go there. Suddenly, it all made sense. Why would the hottest girl in school be interested in a goofy clown like me? I was her sexually non-threatening male companion. The guy she could talk about clothes, boys, and all those boring-ass reality shows. And you know the worst part? I was so hot for her that I didn't deny it. I played along because it meant that I could talk to her. Isn't that pathetic? Had I no fucking dignity? And so my list of secrets simply grew and grew. Yeah, one of the guys at work tried internet dating, but I always thought it looked kinda desperate. Isn't talking to someone through a computer kinda tragic? Nah, that's what everyone does these days, Dad. I hardly even speak to my friends in real life. Well, I didn't come here to talk about my love life, kiddo. I wanted to ask about all these cuts and bruises. I got mugged again. What can I say? You sure you're not getting bullied at school? Dad, I swear. Things are going really great. Okay, but I feel a lot more comfortable if you started carrying this around. It's a pepper spray like the cops use. See? I got it from a pal in supplies, and I want you to promise you'll keep it for protection. Are you serious? Damn right I'm serious. We already had one big scare, and we are not going through that again. I love you, kid. I just want you to be safe. My dad was the coolest guy in the world. I hated lying to him about what I was doing 3 nights a week and every other Sunday. But I'd have opened a vein if I didn't have that costume to hide inside. Dave Lazuski had 8 friends on MySpace, and Kick-Ass had thousands. I think that tells you everything you need to know. Okay, time to do what superheroes do and finally jump some rooftops. Shit! These things are really far apart. Higher up than they look in the comic books, too. Fuck this, I'm walking. I figured that was the difference between comic books and real life. Real superheroes were down where the action was.
Kick ass!
Hey, dude! We love you, you crazy motherfucker! Cool! I started a MySpace page so people with problems could get in touch and I could maybe help them out a little. It seemed a more effective way of doing the job than just wandering around on patrol every night. My first mission was a heart-to-heart with a guy called Eddie Lomas up on 81st Street. His ex has been in touch about some crank calls he'd been making and asked if I could maybe have a talk to him. I had 28 different requests in my inbox, but this one really jumped out at me for some reason. The girl sounded nice, like she'd maybe go out with me if I sorted this out. It's all I could think about the whole way over. Supposing she was really, really hot? What the fuck are you supposed to be? Excuse me? Little early for Halloween, man. Are you Eddie Lomas? No, bitch. I'm his cousin Marv. Eddie's inside playing Spyro right now. Come on in so he can see your scuba suit. Motherfucker's gonna laugh his ass off. This wasn't going good. Why the hell didn't I stop to think that he might not be alone in there?
Hell, dude. Trick or treat still 6 months away.
That's what I just said. Which one of you guys is Eddie? I'm Eddie. Can't you see from my nice big tits? Shut the fuck up, Maya. Are you Eddie Lomas? That depends on who you are. You didn't see me on TV? Don't watch TV. Right. Well, I'm a friend of your ex-girlfriend, and she asked me to talk to you about these phone calls you've been making. You threatening me, dick? No. I'm just saying you're scaring her, man. I think you should leave her alone. Or what? The fuck you gonna do about it? Man, you shitting yourself now, huh? You walk in here like you're John fucking Wayne telling me what to do? Well, fuck you, prick. I can call, talk to, or fuck that bitch anytime I like. Now, what you gonna say to that? Leave the girl alone, or I break your fucking legs.
This guy's serious?
Is this a joke?
What the fuck?
Son of a bitch just peppered me! Kick his ass! Hold him down! Hold him down! You are so fucking dead for this, faggot! Eddie? Oh my god.
Tough guys, huh?
What?
Okay, you cunts. Let's see what you can do.
Jesus H. Christ!
She was like John Rambo meets Polly Pocket. Dakota Fanning crossed with Death Wish 4. She handled those knives like a fucking surgeon. Still can't believe she was only 10.
Where the hell are you going, asshole? Off to phone your lawyer? Hoping someone cares about your underprivileged childhood. Well, bad news, you sorry sack of shit.
What the fuck? Get back! Get the hell away from me! This is pepper spray, man!
Would you relax? We're on the same team, kick-ass. Us superheroes gotta stick together.
What? Wait! Come back!
Are you insane? Get the fuck out of here before the cops show up.
We need to talk.
No, we don't.
High five, hit girl.
We did it again, Big Daddy.
Who the hell are you people?
Fuck off.
I couldn't believe my eyes. The way they talked, the way they moved. The way they jumped off of buildings without even blinking? Those two were the real deal. And I was just a prick in a Halloween costume. A prick with a problem. I walked into that apartment trying to help my fellow man. And walked back out leaving 5 dead stiffs. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. And I was jumping every time a car door slammed, convinced it was CSI Manhattan. Then I remember Eddie's ex-girlfriend. The one who asked me to confront this guy in the first place. What if she thought this was how I solved people's problems? Fuck. All 5 murders would be pinned on me. No way I'd be able to stay out of jail. I'd be one of those skinny bitches that mafia guys trade for cigarettes. Little pretty blondie with a sweet, sweet mouth. Oh, Christ. Don't send me to jail, God! I promise you I will stop this shit for good! Dave? Are you okay? Sorry, Dad. I was just, you know, rearranging my back issues. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay, well, I finally took your advice and wrote that personal ad we've been talking about. You got a second to check the spelling? You're better at this than I am. Sure, Dad, no problem. It was 24 hours before the killings went public. 24 very long fucking hours. But as luck would have it, I wasn't even mentioned. Turns out Eddie Lomas was a well-known dealer, and the cops said their deaths were the latest in a turf war. I wouldn't say I was happy. Delirious is more accurate. But I had to let his ex know what really went down. Just so she knew I had nothing to do with it.
Hell, no need to lie to me, kick-ass. World's a better place without that asshole.
No, you don't understand. It was these other superheroes. Some big guy and a crazy little girl.
Relax, honey, I gotcha. The cops don't need to know our little secret. You and I never even had this conversation, right?
Right. Our little secret? Oh man. That was the last straw. This kick-ass shit was ending there and then. I couldn't get the corpses out of my mind. All those gouged eyes and broken teeth and twisted fucking limbs. Who were those lunatics and why couldn't I find trace of them online? The only superhero people I did find was a weird fetish subculture thing I seemed to be inspiring. Bank clerks and checkout operators. Doctors and lawyers all dressed in spandex swapping pictures on the internet. It was completely fucking insane. And there seemed to be dozens of them. But Big Daddy and Hit Girl were nowhere to be seen. School.
Hey, I got that box of Queer as Folk you were looking for.
Awesome. I can't believe I missed this. I love gay drama.
Can I ask you a personal question, Dave?
Sure. Whatever you want.
If a gay man gets sexually aroused by the sight of other men's bodies, does that mean you ever get turned on by your own? By looking in the mirror? I mean, is that enough to give a gay man an erection?
Yeah, sure. That happens all the time. I think. The comic store. Still pretending you're a fag to nail Katie Doma? I'm not being a fag. I'm being metrosexual. Metrosexual? Only a fag would know what that means. Fuck you, Marty. All good couples have a funny story about how they got together. This is something we can tell our grandchildren about. Oh, sure. They're gonna love the part where Grandma buys Grandpa gay porn. An ordinary loser just reading about superheroes instead of having the balls to dress up and be one? But I had to give it up. I couldn't wear that mask again after coming so close to being framed for those murders. That costume was going in a closet, man. This was kick-ass no fucking more.
Actually, it's quite an interesting premise. The idea is that in 1985, the Marvel Universe seeped into ours, and all their characters visited this reality. The writer said it was a real-life incident. Man's first contact with superhumanity.
Just stick it on the pile. I'm getting everything else this week anyway.
Who's this guy? Richie Rich? Even richer. That's John G's kid. Who? Johnny G. That Italian mobster guy who's always in the papers. Huh? Who'd have thought a gangster's kid would be a geek like us? Johnny G's penthouse.
Shit. So how many do these pricks take us up to?
Lomas and friends mean 22 guys in the last 6 months, Mr. G. All key players in narcotics, gambling, and pornography.
And you're absolutely sure they've been taken out by the same 2 people?
DNA reports are inconclusive, but it's the same weapons as used in the bar killing, sir. The one time our cameras caught a picture.
Nobody sees that, you understand? It'll be a fucking laughingstock if people find out we're being picked apart by a couple of clowns in superhero costumes. Who are these people? Why the fuck are they targeting me like this?
Nobody knows, Johnny. It's like they dropped out of the sky. What about this kick-ass kid? The guy on the news? You think he's got anything to do with these people?
Gigante?
Nah. He's just some asshole. Said on his website he's hanging up his mask and going back to school anyway.
You sure?
The 2 others are professionals, John. This kid couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag.
Fuck. Teddy, I want Cheeto to prioritize this. I am done fucking around with these pricks. I want 2 bullets in their skulls, and those skulls delivered to my office. You hear me? I want a fucking plan put together.
Absolutely, Mr. G.
Where the hell is Cheeto, anyway?
Flash Hank's junkyard.
Thanks for the information, Cheeto. You've been very, very helpful.
So, now I get to go, right? Come on, man. I gave you all those names and addresses? You ain't gonna fuck me over here, are you? Oh, no, man! Oh, man, no way! Come on! I got you what you wanted! Don't fuck around, man! Hey! Hey! This is... Wait! Wait! You need me! I got more I didn't tell you, man! I got shit on everybody, man! Ah, fuck! Fuck! You and your little... Ah!
What a fucking douche.
Remember those assholes I told you that I had inspired? The ones who dressed up on MySpace and formed their imaginary super teams? Well, one of them went public and was really fucking me off. He called himself the Red Mist, and the reason I'd hated him is because he'd become this massive overnight celebrity. I'd been lying low since the Eddie Lomas murder, but he was out there taking down drug dealers and people traffickers and all these Russian mobsters. The cops loved him. The media loved him. And even the bloggers were kissing his ass. Colossus 82 on the Newsarama boards described him as a cool, grown-up version of what Kick-Ass used to be. 6 weeks ago, I was Heroes Season 1. Now, as far as the net was concerned, I was Season fucking 2. Who saved that guy from those Puerto Ricans, Colossus 82? How quickly they forget. Actually, it's the most stupid thing I've ever saw. Red Mist is greater than Kick-Ass? What age are you, man? 10?
People just like taking sides, Dave. Is Batman cooler than Superman? Is Bourne better than Bond?
Look, I don't have time for this bullshit. Just give me my She-Hulk and Nova, please. I gotta get back to class. The question was whether this guy was working with that big special forces kind of dude who was running around with his crazy daughter. The obvious answer was yes. But why was he such an attention whore when they worked undercover? Whatever. I couldn't sit back and let him steal everything. I had to go out and raise my profile again. But New York had been so safe since Giuliani. Why couldn't I have been around in the shit heap era? Night after night, I wandered the city. And night after night, I came home with nothing. How was Red Mist busting these big operations? Who was this guy? And why was I suddenly number 2? Katie Doma. Are you okay, Dave? You seem a little down tonight. Normally you love America's Next Top Model. I'm fine. It's just that I don't know. Stressed out, sexually frustrated, ashamed that I was faking being gay to hang out with her. But I was such an ugly fucking mess. How else was I going to get this close to a girl like this? What is it? Just tell me. I'm scared to tell my dad about the gay stuff, Katie. We've never actually had a gay in the family before, and I just don't know how he's going to react. Oh, Dave. One thing I've learned from all the volunteer work is just how much people can surprise you. Your dad is, like, the sweetest guy ever. Just be honest with him and everything will be fine. But honesty is rarely the best policy, believe me. Honesty would mean me telling her right then and there I had a 7-inch boner pressed against her shoulder. My private life was turning to shit again, and Red Mist had totally replaced my alter ego. The last straw had to be the nightly news applauding him for creating the world's first superhero MySpace page. You crazy bitch! I did that months ago! The 21st century version of the bat signal? That's exactly what I called it, man! No way I was sitting back and taking this. Email Red Mist if you got a problem, huh? Well, I've got a fucking problem. Next night. Come on. Come on. Don't tell me you're going to be late on top of everything else.
Kick-Ass?
Well, look who it is. Where the hell do you get off saying you made up that webpage shit?
Oh, Jesus. Listen, you would not believe how much they misquoted me, man. I actually name-checked the hell out of you to those reporters.
What?
Seriously. The whole superhero thing's been bubbling away for years. But you were the first to get out there and have the balls to do it, man. I'm your biggest fan. This is like meeting Elvis or something.
Right. Well, it's nice to meet you too. Cool outfit, by the way.
Look, hope this doesn't come across as too fanboy or anything, but I was wondering if you'd be interested in doing a team-up tonight.
A what?
Nothing major. Just a little drive around to see what's going on. I know you've probably got work in the morning, but that still leaves us a couple hours.
I don't know. I didn't get much sleep last night and... Holy shit! Is this for real?
Oh yeah. I call it the Mistmobile. I can access the website from my cell phone here and check on emergencies while I'm on the road.
It's fucking awesome!
Sorry about all the comics and stuff. I really need to clean this shit out one of these days. You smoke?
No thanks.
I find a little weed chills me out when I'm on patrol. Makes me less scared when I'm up against a crowd.
I gotta say, you're not what I expected. How the hell did you bust that big mob operation?
Russian guy? Oh, my cousin was dating one of them captains, and he used to get high and tell me shit. After a few busts, he shut the fuck up. But that was all I needed to make a name for myself.
So you didn't kick their asses like it said on TV?
Hell no. See the size of those motherfuckers?
That's when I realized. That's when I knew this guy had nothing to do with Big Daddy and Hit Girl and all that crazy shit that went on. He was an asshole. Just like me.
You like Danny Elfman?
I love Danny Elfman. And I suddenly found my new best friend. 70 years of comic books suddenly made sense. I finally got why superheroes worked in twos. And it wasn't because they were embarrassed. It wasn't because they felt a little less stupid hanging out with other people in masks and capes. Team-ups happened for one very simple reason. They were fun.
Skanky babes at 3 o'clock, dude.
Oh, man. This is fucking great. You wouldn't believe how wired we were. All we could talk about was what we would do to this rapist and that serial killer or anyone we found robbing a bank. By 4 a.m., we made up 4 different moves we would pull on housebreakers alone. But we needn't have bothered.
What the fuck?
Our first emergency was something else entirely.
Guys! Thank God you're here! This lady said our little boy's trapped up there in 17C!
What?
And you haven't called 911.
Called them 10 minutes ago, but they ain't got here yet.
Shit, what are we gonna do? We don't have training for this kind of stuff.
What are you talking about? You can't just stand there.
Are you crazy? We'll get killed.
It doesn't matter. We're going in, man.
Come on. It's a burning building.
I don't care. There's a kid up there. No way I'm going to just stand around.
Shit. I must be out of my fucking mind.
Way to go, guys! His name is Charlie, kick-ass! My baby's name is Charlie!
Okay. Now let's sneak out the back. The firemen will be here soon. Anyway.
And that lady's kid could be dead by then. Come on! The whole building's ready to come down.
Fuck! I'm not doing this, man. This isn't what we do.
17C's down this side anyway. You want to go back? I'll do it myself.
You're fucking nuts. You know that?
Charlie! You here?
What age is this kid again?
Mother didn't say. He could be a baby for all we know. You check the bedroom and I'll look in here. He might have crawled behind something. Oh man. I don't friggin' believe this. You got him? It's a kitten, dude. Look. Charlie's a fucking kitten. That lady must be retarded or something.
Shit. What do we do now?
I don't know. Let me think for a second. Maybe we could...
Oh, fuck!
Charlie!
Oh, God. We're back.
Are you okay?
We're going to fucking die here, man.
What?
The door's blocked. The window's boarded shut. We're gonna fucking die. And all for a stupid cat. Sorry.
get these idiots out of here!
Outside, crowds went absolutely nuts. Especially when we gave Charlie back to that big fat crazy lady. The look on her face was a movie moment. This was Superman catching a helicopter. Luke destroying the Death Star. Everyone had goosebumps, and people were in fucking tears. Of course, we promised the cops we'd quit this shit, but it was way too late to get sensible now. This was superheroes fighting side by side, like Brave and the Bold or Marvel Team Up. That meant CNN, NBC, Letterman, Leno, and Craig Ferguson. How the hell could I have even considered throwing away the best thing that ever happened to me? Mr. Genovese.
I know. I'm fucking watching him.
$2 million hits on Google, 100,000 friends on MySpace, superhero chat rooms filling up with kick-ass and Red Mist wannabes. We were rock stars, lifestyle gurus, pop culture icons dishing out advice on everything from costume designs to relationships. I still can't believe how much we screwed it all up. You saved a fucking cat? Big deal. What the hell?
Let's see how you do against the mob.
Hit Girl's Diary, age 10 and a quarter. Daddy, I'm scared.
Don't be such a baby, Mindy.
Is it gonna hurt bad?
Only for a second. The force of a bullet takes you right off your feet. But it's really no more painful than a punch in the chest.
Why are you getting punched in the chest?
You'll be fine, Sugar Plum. See? That wasn't so bad. The Kevlar is crying more than you are, baby. Besides, now you know what it feels like. You won't be scared when some scrawny junkie asshole pulls a 45. What do we do when a junkie pulls a 45?
Knife in the nuts?
Good girl. Now dust yourself down and we'll do another 10 rounds. Then if you're good and I'm feeling extra generous, we'll get ourselves an ice cream sundae.
Yep. To say my childhood has been unconventional would probably be pretty accurate. Where most girls my age are cooing over brats or Mycene dolls, I asked Santa for an M16 and a pair of silver knuckle dusters. Awesome. Other girls beg for a new pair of Heelys. I'm begging Dad for a pearl-handed switchblade. Ooh, I like that one, Daddy. We eat lamb's heart for breakfast, chops for lunch, and a big plate of liver for dinner every night. I don't need toys. I don't need friends. I don't need school.
Hit it, baby! Hit this bag of shit like it's Michael fucking Moore!
Dad tells me everything I need to know.
The AR-15 was designed as a lighter 5.56mm version of what well-known rifle?
Eugene Stoner's AR-10, of course. Now give me a heart!
Samuel Cole got a British patent for the revolver in 1835. But when did he get his American patent?
Easy again. February 25th, 1836.
John Woo's first American movie?
Hard target.
Clint Eastwood's birth name?
Clint Eastwood Jr.
The dictionary definition of a Democrat.
Oh, that's easy.
Continue.
A fucked up prick who will march for the right to murder babies, but hold candlelight vigils for serial killers. Nice shot, by the way.
Thank you.
As long as I can remember, we've been on the run. One time we stayed in a place for 6 whole weeks, but we always up sticks once the neighbors see our faces. We change our names like we change our clothes.
The only constant being that big steel case Daddy clutches with a vice-like grip. He's never told me what's in that case, but it basically pays for everything.
I got you something for your utility belt. It's called Condition Red, and should only be used in extreme emergencies.
What is it, Dad? A pocket laser?
No, honey. As far as I'm aware, pocket lasers only exist in those comic books you like so much.
Bummer. So, what do we do when we're done here, Dad?
Done building our smoke bombs?
No, done killing the bad guys. Done avenging Mom. Is that when we become a regular family again?
One day at a time, child. This raid on Genovese's penthouse is gonna be our toughest gig yet.
Not if we've got backup, it won't.
Now you know how I feel about strangers. I'm cool with the costumes because I want this to be fun, but...
Oh, Daddy, please! They're really making a name for themselves, and the four of us together would be like a super team.
Okay. I ain't promising anything, but I'll think about it.
Dave's apartment. Big Daddy and Hit Girl enlist me to their cause.
You done screaming, motherfucker. 'Cause nobody's gonna hear you. That lady next door is deaf as shit, and dear old Dad is out on a date.
A date? He told me he was doing an extra shift for Christmas money.
Well, I guess he was lying, kick asshole. Because he's out on a date with some woman he met online.
Look, why the fuck are we even talking about this? Who are you people? How do you know where I live?
You're not exactly Batman, dude. All we did was follow you home.
Tell him who we are, Hit Girl. Give this clown our secret origin.
Once upon a time, there was a good cop in a bad city. And all the bad guys hated him because they couldn't pay him off. So they killed his wife and tried to kill him. But he escaped with his little baby and plotted his revenge.
Ex-cop? I knew he would be something cool. This guy was Frank fucking Castle.
Now, you and your friend are gonna help us, kick ass. Midnight on Saturday, we taking down the boss of bosses.
No way. I'm not going to kill anybody. I'm supposed to be a fucking superhero.
Oh, kiss my ass. What is this? The Silver Age? I'm afraid we forgot our magic fucking hypno ring that turns bad guys into good guys.
Besides, you ain't exactly in a position to negotiate here, kid. You either join our team and cover our asses, or that secret identity of yours goes all over the internet.
Oh, fuck.
Tell Red Mist there's a meeting at our headquarters.
We'll email you the address as soon as we've had supper.
Superhero teams? Top secret headquarters? A plot to expose my true identity? One side of my brain just wanted to cry, but the other was having a multiple nerdgasm. This was the shit I'd been dreaming about. My life had literally turned into a comic book since Red Mist and I teamed up. School just seemed boring as shit, even with Miss Zane's new low-cut top. Even with the love of my life, Katie Doma, swapping phone numbers with that enormous African-American kid who moved here from Jersey. My friends just didn't interest me anymore, even with the new curse word they made up that afternoon. Tunk? As in your cock and your balls. Toddy said all the best ones have a U and a K, and we thought this could be the guy equivalent of cunt. As in something just completely unacceptable to polite society. Right. Listen, do us a favor and drop it into as many conversations as you can, huh? But don't forget you heard it here first. Be sure to tell everyone we invented this. think I was just finding it harder and harder to relate to people who didn't wear masks.
He what?
Said he'd post my name on the internet if we don't join his team. I think he's blackmailing us.
Damn right it's blackmail. Tell him to go fuck himself. We're old school, dude. Human life is precious.
Exactly. Spidey wouldn't mind teaming up with the Punisher, but there's no way he's going to employ his fucking Vietnam home methods.
Who the hell does he think he is asking us to join his team anyway? He should be joining our damn team.
You really think they'd blow my secret identity?
Nah, they might be insane, but they're still superheroes. Why would he compromise another pro? Let's just talk to them and see if we can work this out, okay?
Sure. I don't know if it was a contact high from Red Mist weed or if I was just stressed out. But there was no way I was getting any sleep that night. I paced the streets for hours, running through all the cool stuff I'd say when we finally had our face off. Would they kill us like they killed Eddie Lomas? Nah, just because they were hardcore didn't mean they were Doctor Doom. Even the biggest badasses follow some kind of superhero code. Hey, shithead! Suck my dick, you fucking tard!
Look at that faggoty outfit. Man, he looks even more gay than he looks on TV.
Asshole! I have no idea why I did what happened next. Maybe it was the adrenaline. Maybe it was still that contact high. Katie? Katie Doma! I've been kick-ass all along! And I'm not gay!
What? Is that somebody in the garden?
Fuck! Big Daddy's Secret HQ.
Two clowns off the internet to help us take down the Mafia? Why the hell am I doing this, Mindy? These are serious killers we're up against here. We're supposed to be avenging Mom?
I'll tell you why we're doing this. 'Cause you're the funnest dad in the world.
I still can't believe how awesome these guys are. They even have cool origins. The mob kills his wife so they take down the mob. That's just fucking classic.
I know. Our origin is we were bored. You think they'll be angry when we turn them down?
Maybe. But I bet they get excited once we show them our plans. You remember that folder with all the team logos and shit?
Got it right here.
Good. Because if we're going to pull this off, we're going to need way bigger badasses than those guys from out of my MySpace pages. Big Daddy and Hit Girl could be our team's Wolverine.
I want to be our team's Wolverine.
Nah, you're the earnest one. I'm the jokey one. They're the guys who scare the shit out of people.
Up here?
Yeah, front doors would be locked, he said. Watch the steps.
I hope we're using that karate chick too. Because I promised her she'd be in the initial lineup if we ever formed a team.
Man, did you see those pictures on her photo section? She is so fucking nasty.
Hello, boys. What the fuck?
Help us. Kick ass.
Are you shitting me? This prick can't even help himself.
Yep. My first impression was absolutely right. Red Mist was a cocksucker.
Get the fuck down!
Ow! What the hell did you do that for?
Are you really this stupid? Are you really this fucking dense?
He's John Genevieve's son, Kick-Ass. The whole thing was a setup to flush out me and Dad.
You did good, Chris. I gotta admit. Thought you were nuts, but you really fucking delivered.
Thank you.
I told you it was worth the outfit in the car.
Please. I need to see a doctor. The bullets in my stomach. And I'm bleeding really bad.
Big Daddy. Not until you tell me who you're working for. Not until you tell me why you and your daughter have been picking off my soldiers.
What's in the case, man? You got money in here? What's the fucking combination?
One, two, three, fuck you!
Mindy!
Ow! That actually hurt, you prick!
Oh my god!
That was hardcore, Dad. She's totally fucking dead.
You motherfucker! You piece of shit!
You got no one to blame but yourself, asshole. You might have trained her how to shoot a gun, but she was still just a kid in a Halloween costume.
Holy shit. That was awesome.
Now get these fucks to the basement. Bobby Ballbuster's gonna be there in 20 minutes and he charges by the hour.
Who? Absolutely, Mr. Genovese.
My dad was really impressed how many hits it took to knock you out, kick-ass. How the hell do you do that anyway? You a boxer or something?
No. I just got metal plates in my head. I was in the hospital a while back and they put them in during the operation. What are these guys doing?
Turns out he was pretty impressed with me tonight, too. He always thought I was this fucking pussy, you know? This spoiled bitch who just spent all his money on comics and figures and shit like that. He's been after those guys for months, so he's really in a good mood right now. I'm pretty good at this shit. I told him I'd be able to trap you guys.
Dude, please. What are you going to do to me?
Me? Oh, I'm just gonna watch. But this guy's Bobby Ballbuster, and he's going to electrocute your testicles until you tell him everything you know about him. Now, I know you don't know shit, but Dad likes being sure. And if I'm absolutely honest, I've wanted to see you in pain since the first night we met. I've even jerked off about it. Does that sound weird?
Everybody back!
Jesus! I'll tell you anything, dude! Anything you want to know!
Hell, this is just the warm-up, pal. We don't start questions for another 10 minutes.
Pardon me if I skip what came next, but I'm pretty sure we touched on this earlier. Also, the interrogation wasn't exactly my finest hour. I'd love to boast about my steely resolve, but the honest truth is, I sang like a canary. I spilled my name, my favorite color, my secret crush on Lisa Gibbons, and everything I knew about Big Daddy and Hit Girl. The hairs on my arms smelt like burnt toast.
Well, I hope you guys had more luck than we did, because this piece of shit didn't give us squat.
Bitch was too busy crying about his little girl. Couldn't even string two words together.
Well, his friend here said he used to be a cop. That make any sense? Said you guys killed his wife because he wouldn't play ball. And he and the kid escaped into hiding.
I don't remember any pissed off ex-cops.
Me neither.
Who the fuck are you working for, prick?
Jesus, this is insane. Just wire him up again, Bobby. Start the whole thing over.
I'm an accountant.
What?
I wasn't a cop. I was a number cruncher for a credit company. Married to a wife who fucking hated him. Are you satisfied? I hated my friends, and I hated my life, so I ran away with my baby girl and built myself a new one. I'm a fanboy, Dave. Just like you. Mindy died, having no idea. But I'm just another asshole.
Bullshit.
Check the case. Combination code 2843. That's how I've been funding the last 10 years. Selling my back issues on eBay.
He's telling the truth, Dad. There's gotta be $1 million worth of comic books in here.
But why the fuck would some comic nerd come after me? Doesn't make sense. Why would you pick off my boys, asshole?
Easy. We needed a villain. I just wanted to give Mindy an exciting life. I didn't want her growing up watching American Idol. I wanted her to be different. Special.
Yeah, well, now she ain't gonna grow up at all. Kill the fucking pair of them.
Mr. Genovese! Please, listen to me! I'm 16 years old, and have never even been in trouble before!
Well, you're sure as shit in trouble now, kiddo. A plan formed. It wasn't genius, but it was all I had. Stupid, I know, but my last resort.
You fucking pussy! You fucking girly piece of shit! Kill me like a man, you fucking loser! Use your fucking hands!
What?
This kid for real?
You bet I'm for real, you fat fuck! What's the matter with you? Fucking hit me!
Go for it, Frankie. Give the kid what he wants.
You call that a punch, you fucking pussy? Stupid kid. Harder! Harder! That's a fist that keeps his bald ass happy?
Fucking kill this little prick!
Thank you, God. Thank you, baby Jesus. Thank you, metal plates in my head, for that 85% numbness. Okay. See what you got now, motherfuckers!
What the fuck? That was a plan?
Those comic books mess with your mind, kid. You can't do this Batman shit in real life.
Nobody got that drive. Nobody got those badass moves. Nobody did all those motherfucking push-ups.
Except me.
What the fuck? Hit girl?
Holy shit! Is that you?
Oh my god! Where's the switch? Where's the goddamn light switch? Fuck!
I saw you die, you little bitch! I saw you take 100 bullets!
I've got Kevlar down to my underoos, dickhead. Now come on. We gotta go finish this.
But your dad... He said he made the whole thing up. Oh, God! Haven't you seen what they did to him?
Finish the job. Mourn later. Right now we've got work to do. John Genovese. I hope you've made your peace with God, because none of you cocks are leaving here alive.
What? Who is this?
Just a little kid in a Halloween costume.
Bump it. Okay. Now let's get up there and kick some fucking ass.
Okay. I want you standing between me and them and the whole gang shooting the second those doors open. Chris, go lock yourself in the bathroom.
But, Dad...
Now!
What are you doing?
Activating condition red. Dad gave me this for emergencies and said it would give me the strength of 10 men.
Is that cocaine?
Don't be a lame brain, kid, guys. It's a super secret chemical compound designed by scientists. Now open my Hello Kitty bag. I think I'm coming up.
Here they come.
You ready for this?
Hell yeah. Fried my fucking testicles, hit girl.
Good point.
Holy shit!
For my dad in your balls.
Johnny, come on! We gotta get out of here!
That's right. Fun, you guinea fucks.
How does a 10-year-old girl get her hands on a flamethrower?
eBay. Now, if you're looking for Red Mist, my guess is he'll be locked in his bathroom, which, according to my dad's old floor plan, is the third door on the right.
What about you? What are you doing?
What do you think? It's fucking clobbering time!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Please let me live through this.
Red Mist! Crush Genovese! Get your ass out here, you cowardly little shit!
What the fuck? What the hell am I doing hiding from you? You're a fucking asshole with a stick, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, and I'm gonna smash your goddamn brains in.
Oh yeah? This your big man-to-man? This your big Harry Osborn versus Peter Parker moment? Well, I got news for you, dude. I'm the one standing here with the 45. Now get over here and...
Your old man was right about you, asswipe. You are a fucking pussy. Did you hear something? I heard something. Swear to God, I heard something coming.
Holy shit, Murray. If you don't shut the fuck up. Fuck!
What the hell's wrong with you people? She's a 10-year-old kid, for Christ's sakes.
Got her, Mr. G.
Not so clever now, huh? You stupid little skank.
Hit girl! What's going on in there?
I don't know what the hell your old man put in your head, but little kids just can't fight grown-ups. Grown-ups are bigger. Grown-ups are stronger. Grown-ups are meaner.
So pick on someone your own size. What the fuck?
Take it easy, boys. He doesn't have the balls.
Oh, my sweet Virgin Mary. He shot me in the fucking tongue.
Yeah, well. Tonk you, asshole!
I can't believe how fast that shit caught on.
Thanks for the guns, bitches.
What the hell?
Would you give me a hug? My daddy just died.
"34 stiffs were found in that building. Just like every other time Hit Girl took a life, the whole thing was blamed on gang-related violence. The cops knew something was going on, but word online was they actually kinda liked it. Hit Girl and me became a legend on those forums. We were Batman and Robin, Green Arrow and Speedy, Wonder Woman and that dykey-looking chick she used to hang out with in the 40s. But Hit Girl's ambitions died with her father. She wanted to be Mindy McCready for a while, and so we tracked down the mom who had never stopped searching and gave her back the baby she was missing. Miss McCready had even married the investigating officer, and together they made up for lost time like you wouldn't believe. She finally got to do all the things little girls were supposed to do, and never raised her hand in violence again. Well, except for that one time at her new school when those idiots tried to start some shit. "Lunch money, bitch? Are you deaf, you little freak? He said give us your fucking money." But the less said about that, the better. All in all, things worked out pretty damn well. Even me, the biggest asshole in the world, ended up getting laid.
Dave, can I ask you something?
Sure, Katie. What's up?
I wasn't sure if I should say this or not, but a little while back this guy showed up at my house and was yelling that he wasn't gay. That wasn't you, was it? I feel like an idiot even asking, but...
Actually, it was me.
What?
I'm not gay. I made the whole thing up.
Shut up.
Seriously. I can't even believe I'm even saying this out loud, but what the hell? Maybe it's time you heard the truth. I love you, Katie. You're the last thing I think about before I go to bed, and the first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning. I knew I wasn't cool enough to be your boyfriend, but I figured that being your gay best friend would let you get to know me and maybe fall in love with me a little too. Truth is, I couldn't be less gay if I tried. Isn't this the part where you're supposed to say you feel exactly the same way?
Fuck you!
Oh God. This was a mistake, wasn't it?
You manipulating little prick! How dare you make a fool of me like this?
Everything okay, Katie?
No, Karl. Everything is not okay. I want you to kick the shit out of this sleazebag asshole.
Katie, please. I actually think I might be slightly autistic.
My pleasure.
Okay, maybe not. But at least my dad was getting his rocks off on a daily basis with some hot chick he met on a grieving forum. Dad?
What the hell?
Oh God, it's my son. Dave, I'd like you to meet Lucille. Lucille's a hairdresser lady who lost her boyfriend in that gang-related incident a few months back. She and I have been a tremendous support for each other lately, and she's going to be staying for dinner.
Nice to meet you, Dave.
Nice to meet you too, Lucille. I don't mean to be rude, but I promised Marty I'd play World of Warcraft with him, and I'm already 10 minutes late. By the time I got home, I had 15 abusive texts from Katie's friend and a photo on my phone of her sucking Karl's dick. I never felt so low in my life, and I'm ashamed to admit I whacked off at that picture while crying some nights. But don't feel too sorry for me. I'd gone from loser to cultural phenomenon in the space of 6 months. Superheroes are where I used to hide because real life was dull. But now life was just as cool as anything happening to Peter Parker or Scott Summers. I'd started a trend, and all across the country a whole gang of imitators were dressing up and fighting crime because I'd made it fashionable. I'd reshaped the world the way I'd always wanted it, and it doesn't get much better than that.
Top floor, please.
No problem. Something special going on upstairs?
You can read about it in tomorrow's papers.
Dear Kick-Ass, you think you're something special, don't you? You and those fucking faggots you hang out with now really think you're the shit. But you are nothing except sad and alone. My friends and I are gonna find out who you are and fuck you up bad. We're also gonna find out the names of the people you love and make them rue the day you ever were born. You should have anticipated this when you started this super cunt crap. It's not just heroes who appear in these books, and everybody loves a bad guy. As a great man once said, wait till they get a load of me.